So yeah, you may have been feeling, some of you, and somewhat hopeless about your acting career. So if you've been studying a lot, if you've been trying everything, if you've been, at it for a certain number of years, you've done the workshops, the agents, the reel, you've done everything that you're supposed to do, and you're not getting work, or you're not getting the type of work that you want, or the amount of work that you want, then it can get a little hopeless, right? I understand if you're trying everything and it's not working, well, what are you supposed to do? Because you're checking all the boxes. So what is happening, right? And you may have tried various things. You may have tried to redo your reel a couple times. You may have tried to change your agent. You may have tried to be really bold when you're taping. You may have tried to change your pictures. You may have tried to, do more and more training and train with a better and better mentor and coach. You may have tried to I see that often, people who are trying to alter their physicality, change their hair, change their aspect, get some things to be bigger or smaller in the hope that your plasticity or your envelope will change something. And actually you're realizing that there's still no change. You're not booking the roles that you want to book, and you're not booking enough, or you're not booking at all, right? So that can be very frustrating. And you may have tried already to quit. You may have been like, oh, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm desperate. I can't pay my bills. Like, I'm really an actor and I can never play. And that's very annoying. So I'm going to quit. But then you're miserable quitting and you feel that you need to come back. And so you come back. I see a lot of actors who are going back and forth, right? So I really wanted to address this, because what's really happening is not that the industry is too hard or you can't get in. A lot of times people have this narrative that I've tried everything, I'm doing everything I can, but this industry is just so unfair, and there's too many people, or too much competition, or I don't have the right name, or I don't have the right agent, or I don't have the right credits, and that's why I'm not working, right? And the thing is, that's not the issue. That is absolutely not the issue. The industry is, there's a mosquito. The industry is always looking for new talent. The industry is thirsty to find people that are absolutely free and magnetic and are capable to carry a story. The industry is ready for you. The industry is actually looking for you. Casting directors are dreaming of finding someone who will come in and be completely alive and free, because it's very rare, right? So we have to reverse engineer a little bit what is happening. So there's you, and then there's all the things that you do and it's not working, right? So if you reverse engineer, it means that you need to find the root issue. Let me give you an example. If in my garden there's a lot of weeds and I don't want the weeds, I can cut them every month to not see them, right? And they'll keep growing, they'll keep coming. Or I can get to the root of the weeds and actually take care of the root so that they don't grow anymore. Well, that's what we want to do here. We want to get to the root of what is happening. What is happening is that you are probably not being yourself at 100%, meaning you're not able to show up when you're taping, when you're having a meeting, in your reel, in your headshots, in your auditions. You're not able to access your freedom at 100%. And therefore, when you show up for your headshots again and again, and you make new scenes or a short film or this or that again and again, when you're having a meeting with an agent and another agent, when you're having meetings with casting directors, etc., etc., every piece of the puzzle that you show up for in the industry is not working because you are not 100%. In other words, if you are not 100%, you're 10% of yourself, 20%, 50, 80. No matter what percent it is, you're not 100%. And when you're not 100%, it's palpable that there's something fake to make up for the rest of the percentage. Some pretense, some fakeness, some imposed confidence so that you look good to make up for the fact that you're not being you 100%. So you're being someone else, you're pretending you're good, you're pretending this and that. And people feel that in the headshot, in the reel, in the meeting, in the tape, in the workshop, everywhere you go, right? So the opportunity when you're feeling hopeless is to go, okay, if I'm doing everything, things should work. But there's one thing that I apparently haven't done. If not, I would be working, because casting directors are looking for people who are 100% themselves, who are 100% unique, free, available, fully alive, purposeful. If I am not that, that is where my efforts should go. So the opportunity is wonderful. Your formula is not working because you haven't taken care of one main ingredient of your formula. The only main ingredient is you. Are you able to be in a situation where there's high pressure, in an agent meeting, in a casting director meeting, in a callback on Zoom with more people than a casting director? Are you able to have a self-tape to do for tomorrow morning or for in 2 hours with 6 pages and big emotions? Are you able to show up 100%? If you are not able to show up 100%, people cannot see you. They see a little bit of you and the rest is faked. The rest is made up. The rest is armor. The rest is pretend. And you know yourself when you meet people like that in your friendships, your relationships, it's not that you don't like them, but you'll meet someone and you'll just be like, no, I don't get them. I don't fully feel them. I don't know what it is. They did a great job. They were nice. They were funny, but there's something that's not right. And that's exactly the sensation that people will have with you when you're in a meeting, when they'll take your headshots and when people will look at your headshots or your reel, or when you're sending a self-tape, going to an audition, a callback, etc., is that they can't really get you. You're not palpable because you're not fully there. You're not fully connected to your truth. If you're not really connected at 100% to your truth, they cannot connect to you. You're not there. You're not connected. They cannot connect, right? So the opportunity is here to go, oh, there's something that I'm doing that's not working. I'm just repeating, getting out there and doing all the things and doing another headshot and another reel and another manager and another agent and another workshop, but I'm not getting the results that I want. Great. What is not working is the way that I'm showing up. It's not 100%, right? So the opportunity is to dive into you and to get yourself to be able to be 100% in any circumstance. Yes, when you have a last minute audition or tape. Yes, when you have a big meeting with an agent or a casting director. Yes, when you're taking your headshots. Yes, when you're redoing your reel. To feel that you're oozing your essence. To feel that there's no blocks, that there's no tension, that you're really able to be there and to be fully alive, meaning you are not controlling the scene, you're not controlling the conversation, you are allowing yourself to be fully there, like in life, and you don't know what the next moment is, but you're there, you're paying attention to it, you're present, right? So that's what's happening. You need to make sure that you can show up 100%, no matter what is that 100%. Maybe you have a lot of anger in you, and then you have to show up 100% angry. Maybe you have a lot of sadness in you and depression. You have to show up with that. Who says that your character cannot be angry or depressed? Of course, I know some of you will be like, yeah, but what if my character is supposed to be happy? Sure. Does it mean that they didn't have an argument before? No, it doesn't. Does it mean that they can't be sad right before being happy? No, it doesn't. Right? So once you're able to be in your energy 100%, you'll see that it's not about being angry or sad or joyful. It's about being 100% in your energy. When you're able and capable to do that, you can move from one emotion to the next. You can turn and direct your energy from one direction to the next, right? So if this makes sense, get in touch with us. Let us know if you have any questions. Ask us questions so we can guide you. We have some free trainings that you can find in the link in the bio. How to go from stop trying to be a good actor so you have a chance at being great. You can start with that, or you can sign up on our wait list, and we can tell you when we open enrollment for the Reset Journey from Resistance to Freedom. Also, we are launching a poll this week to get to understand you guys better, to understand what your needs are, what your goals are in your career. I'm developing a new training, and so I'd love to have your feedback to actually make that training really match your needs and your goals. I will post a link to the training, to the poll in the comments so that you guys can have it. I will put it in the link in the bio too. And then you can fill that out. There's a little present that you're, actually it's a big present that you're getting from filling the poll. So don't hesitate to go there, a couple minutes of your time, and there's a big voucher that you get in there. All right. Well, it was nice to talk to you guys. I hope that this gives you some clarity inside of being hopeless, and that you are taking action towards being you 100%. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts and the waves. Thank you. Bye-bye.